Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Want to welcome you all to the 2025 ISSA School Basketball National Championship. Today, historic day. Campion College, first time in the National Basketball Schoolboy Championship game. Manchester High School, on the way. Both teams, I think, are on PE so far in the competition. Introducing the Manchester team. James Payne, wearing number 0. Alana Weekly. My apologies. Sorry, Shabar Bogle. Steve Collins. Nathaniel Reynolds. Janine White. Michael Knight. Jordan McLeod. Adamie Morgan. Davin Johnson. Shane Nemar. Owen Daly. Samuel Smith. And Graydon McLeod. The Manchester Aggregate is coached by Coach Damian Sullivan. Congratulations, the final Manchester High School. From Kingston, Campion College in red. From Oakwood, James Payne. Alana Weekly. Malik Granderson. Dylan Kelly. Joshua Bertrand. Jaden Clark. Leon Martin. Bryce Anthony Winter. One of the most outstanding schoolboys, Zachary Lawrence Smith. John Mark Pepper. Raheem Martel. Christopher Lawson. The team is coached by Mr. Ryan Martel. Can we ask the students from ISSA please to meet the team? Captain of Campion. Ms. Williams, the basketball chairperson of ISSA. She has done an outstanding job this year with the school league. And as everybody can see, this year we are going for a better trophy, bigger trophy, the KFC Big Deal Trophy. Captain of Manchester, Captain of Manchester, we run through the centre court with this, and the captain of Campion. Referees, can you come forward? The Williams, we are right here. Mr. Martin, right here. Captain, right here. So this is the big team trophy that both the teams will be vying for. Best of luck, gentlemen. All right, can we go back to the line? And we stand for the singing of the national anthem of Jamaica. Thank you very much. Let's get ready to rumble. It's been almost 40 years for Campion. This is a time for some people to go forward and score Manchester as other ideas. They want to take this country down to Manchester. So both teams are up and beating records are on the line today. And of course, we want to thank all the schools who participated, all the players, all the parents, all the miserable coaches who have put in the work. And I can see that a number of teams have very strong parent support, and they want to keep that going.
So we say good afternoon and welcome, or good morning, good evening, or good night, wherever you're watching the broadcast on ISSA Sports TV. We get set now for the ISSA All-Ireland 2025 basketball final, high school basketball final between Manchester High in brown with yellow stripes getting on the board first up against Campion College in the red and white. Campion College, they are the urban champions. And Manchester High, they are the rural champions. Both teams meet now here at GC Foster College for the right to be called National Under-19 High School Boys Basketball Champion. Earlier on, we had the opening ceremony and the playing of the national anthem. We say good afternoon to Johnny Williams, former president of the Jamaica Basketball Association. Would serve in between the years there with Marlon Natty. God bless his soul, the former president of the Jamaica Basketball Association as well as the former national coordinator Alfred Miki, whose presence stands in these halls and gymnasium at GC Foster College, himself being a lecturer for over 25 years at this institution. Oh, that's a sweet move towards the rack. It was John Mark Tupper with the rebound for Campion College, as Ruan Fiani and several other persons in the basketball world here in Jamaica, or the basketball fraternity, stays close watch on this game, which will be definitely a competitive one down the stretch. Manchester off to the races, early with the steal, broke that time by Campion College. And Senor Carlos, the shorter of the two referees, makes the call in favor of the team in brown with yellow stripes, Manchester. Both coaches understand how crucial this contest is. It could be a matchup that comes down to the wire. The physicality on the board will be coming through as this contest wears on. But my oh my, how competitive these two teams are, and will be reflected in their game later on. Shavar Bogle on the dribble for Manchester. Reynolds, a shot that doesn't go anywhere. John marked up on the rebound for Campion College. This is Martel losing the handle on it for Campion College. He's a son of the coach, Ryan Martel. The younger one is Raheem Martel. Manchester finding a way to punch some holes in the Campion offense in the early going. Lost the handle on it. Campion College will come away with possession. The play was called back momentarily. So Campion College turning the ball over, and Manchester with Bogle making good their escape. Campion have recovered momentarily, have they?
Manchester physically imposing.
Bogle up top for Manchester. He's directing traffic, a screen set. finds a way inside. And despite the big arms going up, Manchester still managing to score. Smith. Campion with the steal. Oh, too much pace on the pass. So we say congratulations to Arden, who won the Under 16 title earlier on here at this gymnasium. Defeating St. George's College 72-63. Smith. Oh, great give and go. Smith, the lane is clogged. Martel, well, John Mark Tupper got the shot off. And Manchester making their presence felt inside. It was Oral Daly, the big man who went up for the defensive rebound. Violation called on Bogle. He won't be the hero from that play. Dylan Kelly on the dribble. Oh, good slice inside. Unfortunate not to finish. The putback, Campion College, unsuccessful. Nothing yet. Martel with it up top. Slows the traffic. John Mark Tupper, the outlet pass. Martel picks it up for Campion College. Smith inside. Nothing still for Campion. So a timeout called by Campion. Ryan Martel to talk things over, as things are not going according to plan in these early stages, but Manchester enjoying the better of play. So Damon Sullivan, the coach of Manchester, getting a chance to talk things over with his players as well, as Campion College emerged from that timeout. Manchester with Bogle on the dribble. Two players moving into pass receiving position. He goes close to the rack. The hands go up, but there's no foul. Martel, the outlet pass. Oh! And again, Tupper is fouled. It was Dylan Kelly who made the outlet pass to John Mark Tupper. He was fouled. It's not a shooting foul. Campion College will get it from the side. Whistle, not too sure what for. Tupper, who had 14 points. When his team defeated St. Catherine last week in the Urban Under 19 final. Back here now to open up the scoring for Campion College, getting their first point on the board. And double dribble called on Davin Johnson. Oh, Dylan Kelly from the corner. They found a way now to get going, Campion College. A little gingerly in the start. Bogle up top. Loses the handle on it. Martel off to the races. Finishing. Oh no. Bogle has it once more. Manchester can regroup. Nemard. A skip court pass. There's a whistle on the play. And a substitution call with Dylan Kelly sitting down. And Payne checking in for Campion College. Bogle a little bit too anxious on the dribble. Johnson slowing down the proceedings. Up for three. Not too sure how Campion fell asleep under the basket. Manchester came roaring back. Got the defensive rebound and the putback. That player slicing through. And of course with us the former president of the Jamaica Basketball Association, Ajani Williams. You know, we've just mentioned your name earlier on in the vein of Marlon Natti and Alfred Mickey, and of course several past presidents, to include but not limited to Winston Harvey, as well as Mr. McCarthy and several others. How special is it to be back in the island to witness basketball being played?
I mean, I still live here. Predominantly, I'm here. What's special is really seeing the high school game indoors. And I couldn't help think about Marlon on the way driving here. But mostly, obviously, Remeke having gotten here because he was such a fixture of GC Foster basketball for over 2 decades. Obviously, he became also vice chancellor eventually before his passing. So it's just special to be back in the environment of basketball, seeing how beautiful the game looks. You know, we're advancing even without the tools and the infrastructure that we should have. So I'm very excited and bullish on Jamaica basketball.
bullish on Jamaica's basketball as Smith goes inside for 2 more for Campion College. And this Campion College team, they trail now by 3 points. Manchester really looking good from the very start. Johnson on the dribble, up for 3, that is short. And Smith comes up with a rebound. What is crucial before we let you go, Ajani, is that basketball remains alive and well, because just recently the president, Paulton Gordon, is still in the process of engaging some NBA players to help Jamaica qualify for the FIBA World Cup. Of course, you're aware of that.
Yes, quite aware. Paulton is doing a fine job with the tools and resources that he has. And I saw the signing of the LA Clippers guard. I thought that was good. I've known about the Armin brothers, the Thompson brothers from Houston and Detroit for some time. And obviously we have Nick Richards, who, you know, a homegrown talent. You know, we really have to, Paulton just has to really be prepared. And I think he's skilled enough to make the case to FIBA. There are loopholes and there are things that you can challenge both at the FIBA level and even at the arbitration court, as to make the case of why smaller nation countries like Jamaica absolutely need those exceptions granted. Even if those kids may have been grandfathered into some of those changes, there are laws that kind of set about developing nations being aided in their development. So it's absolutely critical, if those guys want to make that move, that they should be allowed to make that move. And I think Paulton is the right guy to try and pull that off.
Just as the cases where players who born in England or of a Jamaican parentage get the chance to play for the Reggae Boys.
Exactly. I mean, FIBA, you know, FIBA has its own set of rules. But you know, some of those rules came in when those young people didn't have a chance to make a decision. So they weren't yet adults and the parents didn't know. So you know, there's a case to be made, right? So hopefully at the FIBA level, they will agree, and as they said, they'll go case by case. But if not, I think Paulton should muscle up and be prepared to really try and make it happen. So he needs to go as far as he needs to go to make it happen.
And of course, if you can put in a word or two, I know you will.
Yeah, I mean, I've stayed out of his way. I mean, that's been my rule of thumb, to let presidents do their job in the vein that they see best. I did my 5 year, I served my country 5 years. And I think Paulton did 5 years with me. So he has a lot of knowledge and expertise coming from those 5 years, plus his own vision, his own touch, his own way of doing things. And I've just tried to not interfere. But if he asks, then of course I would make some calls.
Johnny Williams, president of the Jamaica Basketball Association, between
Campion and Manchester. Oh, between timelines. I thought you meant the game. 2009 and 2014.
Before Mark Bloomfield took over,
right.
And then now Paulton Gordon.
Right, and then Paulton Gordon. Correct.
Thanks again.
Thank you. Good seeing you.
So that's Johnny Williams, former president of the Jamaica Basketball Association, giving us his thought on Jamaica qualifying for the FIBA World Cup. And of course, while he makes that speech, the action is getting really intense on the floor now. But Manchester now with a 7-point lead. Campion, a long-range shot. And that brings a competitive, nail-biting first quarter to the end, with Manchester having a 7-point lead at the end of the first 10 minutes. Hang on to your tickets, ladies and gentlemen. This one is far from over. Running now for the second quarter. Campion College in red with white stripes. Manchester brown with yellow stripes. Oh! That's a punch in the belly. Campion College, they trail. And Manchester looking oh so superb in these opening stages. It was Spain with the shot. Oh! That player deserved at least 2 more points on that 2. My goodness, it was Johnson who sacrificed his entire body, laying it down on the line for 2 more for Manchester. Bogle got tied up in traffic, still got the shot off. The putback that time by Oral Daly. Manchester, they are technically sound. Campion with a long-range 3. Little too long. So, a substitution called, where the Bogle sitting down, and the checking in is a Samuel Smith. Johnson on the dribble for Manchester, getting the pass off to Samuel Smith. He has just checked in and already enjoying the proceedings. An ambitious attempt that time from Martel. So Manchester calling the timeout. Make that Campion College calling the timeout, as they're now feeling the heat of this Manchester team that has opened up a 10-point lead. Johnson on the dribble, finding White. Johnson, a great ball handler for Manchester High. Oh, the putback. Manchester, they're not going away until the job is finished here this evening. A 12-point lead. That was meant for the player who was cutting back door. But in the end, the play wasn't 100% accurate. And slowly now, Campion College getting back. Campion College getting back a little bit of confidence. Manchester High remaining in the zone. Oh, attacking the rack over the back. And that player of Manchester, Oral Daly, called for the foul over the back of the Campion College player and trying to retrieve the ball. Martel reading the play like a book. The inside pass to Smith, missing the mark. The putback that time by John Mark Tupper. So 5 points in quick succession for Campion College. Puts them within striking distance. A 9-point lead enjoyed by the team from Central Jamaica in brown. Long range attempt. Oh! Ball rimming out, but the putback. Ever so confident. Oral Daly always inside for the cleanup for Manchester. Martel puts the ball on the floor, finds Tupper. Oh, that pass was telegraphed. Bogle missing the mark. And a foul called. The foul was on Payne of Campion College, so the possession belongs to Manchester High. Johnson finding Bogle, who was checked back in this thing. 2 good ball handlers on the floor for Manchester. Waiting the rebound was Daly for Manchester, but unsuccessful. Campion College, John Mark Tupper called to do duties to block him out. This is Nemard. First attempt at the dribble. Pushing toward the glass. Sweet shot. Martel gets the room inside. He was fouled. So Martel will go to the line to shoot 2. The first one is good. So we double check the scores. No, that's correct. 26-14. Manchester with a 12-point lead. Johnson. Bogle. The lane was clogged. The screen was set. The big man. Oh, great give and go. Long range effort. And another foul called on number 13 of Manchester, Oral Daly. And I suppose the substitution will come now for Daly to get out of the game. He sits down, and checking in is Adamik Morgan, or Adamiki Morgan. The lights come on here at GC Foster College. Morgan and Neymar running up the floor. Bogle has it. Waiting in pass receiving position that time was Smith. Smith, can he go up? No. A rebound. A fight for the ball. Here comes Smith. Out of the pile. Losing the grasp on the dribble. Manchester ball. Johnson and Bogle, they run this ball oh so well on the floor. John Mark Tupper trying to take away the post on the inside, where Morgan is trying as best as possible to continue the offensive production for Manchester High. Smith, oh, good turn. He was blocked. Bogle on a fast break. He's fouled. So with Manchester crashing the boards and Campion doing likewise, for the loose ball, Manchester will get it at the baseline. Johnson to inbound. John Mark Tupper, big time. Oh, great steal by Martel. And the putback was unsuccessful. Campion College unable to finish.
What a steal, boy.
Another steal by Martel. And the foul. So that foul coming on the Manchester player, but that number 23, Smith, really getting the chance to score just now. Unsuccessful in the attempt. He will go to the line to shoot two, but Manchester remaining in the hustle. And both shots converted. The intensity of this game certainly has picked up. Johnson finding his teammate inside. Oh, he wanted to score and draw the foul. The defense came late. And Samuel Smith had a chance just now to extend the lead for Manchester, but just failing to convert. The first shot, no good. He will shoot again. And the referee indicating that one more shot will have to be taken. A player of Campion College move a little too early, and you only can move after the ball have left the hand of the shooter. Still to shoot again. Campion College. Their players, John Mark Tupper. And the rest of the aggregation, Smith and company, a little too eager. Want this ball oh so badly. Smith on the dribble. Joshua Bertram was waiting inside to collect. He loses possession. So a timeout called as both coaches will talk it over. Samuel Smith, the big man, putting the ball on the floor. Bogle up top. Johnson. Unable to turn just now. The running game for Campion College chipping in now. And Manchester High showing a variety of plays on the offense. They can hit you from the outside, and the production in terms of percentage very high with their big man down low on the block. Let's see what Campion College can do. Oh, that was a quick pass. But the turnover. The block coming. There's a whistle on the play. Under a minute to play. Spots up, shoots. Spots up, shoots. Falls short. A scramble for the ball. And Dylan Kelly was there apart from the rest of the Manchester aggregation who fought him tooth and nail for the loose ball. Manchester getting it in the end. Campion College with a full court defense. Manchester finding ways to break them down. Smith opting to go right, then going left. Martel puts the ball on the floor, wants to slide inside, but he's fouled. Take a look at Martel's sneakers. Different color sneakers of the same kind. But he calls them, of course, his lucky sneakers. Missing the first shot, will shoot one more. That one rimming out. And it was Lawson and Tapper who crashed the boards just now. And a football call on a Manchester High player. Ball got stuck between both feet. Campion with possession through Smith on the sideline now. And that will bring us to the end of the second quarter, or the first half, if you will. A competitive, enthralling, intriguing game of magnetic proportion, with Manchester leading, heading into the respective quarters. And at the end of the first half, Manchester holding on to a 10-point lead. So Johnson. Oh, Manchester off and running. Oh, getting two more. Manchester really smoking now. This Manchester team really on fire. So a 20-point lead. A 20-point lead. And Campion College here is Manchester looking oh so confident. This is Campion College with it now. Through Dylan Kelly, finding Smith. Oh. There's a whistle on the play. Foul called. A foul called on Manchester. Smith. For the kind of player that Smith is and for the kind of production that he has delivered so far in this series or in the All-Ireland Championship, has really been flat here tonight. And Manchester High making good on their escape. They had a 10-point lead that is now up to 20. Oh, great steal that time. Dylan Kelly finding Smith. Smith unable to finish. Johnson pulling away for Manchester. Can get two more. Yes. Smoking. This is Dylan Kelly. A long-range shot from Smith. Nothing but air ball. Oh, it's one-way traffic now. Johnson rims out. Dylan Kelly with the rebound. Looks up court. Receivers to his left and right. There's a whistle on the play. And there's a foul called on Manchester. If they're over the foul limit, it will send Campion College to the line. So a timeout called by Campion College, and rightfully so. They are under duress. They are under pressure. They're under the sword. They trail this Manchester team that is almost home and dry. So emerging from the timeout, this Campion College team with a mountain now to climb and a passage to navigate, which gets smaller as the clock ticks and the mountain higher as time wears on. A hustle for the loose ball. There's a whistle on the play. Campion will get it. Coach Damon Sullivan shouting instructions from the sideline as this Manchester team regroups with a 3-2 defense, having Johnson, Nemard, and White up top. Payne. Oh, good pass. Blocked. Smith hustling for the ball. There's a foul call. We wait to see. It's on Smith. That power forward. Oh, great steal by Martel. Behind the back pass. The player thought he was fouled, but the putback by Martel. Oh, another steal. Martel is lightning quick where the steals are concerned. So Campion College have extended their defense. Manchester handling the pressure. The big man on the floor. Oh! Smith. That's the kind of production that Coach Martel spoke about before the start of this game. Johnson in down the lane. So the player went down hard, Smith. But he seemed to be okay. Through 2 quarters, Manchester have led. And in now the 3rd quarter, they hold on to this lead. A lead that went up to 22 points earlier on. As we say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night to our viewers. 77 viewers watching ISSA Sports TV, the live at the moment, with this ISSA U19 high school basketball final at GC Foster College between Manchester High in brown, the rural champions, and Campion College in red and white, the urban champions. It's all to play for. The winner will be crowned the 2025 national champion. Oh, great battle inside. Martel fighting for the loose ball, and the player was knocked over. Watch out now, doctor. And some pushing going on. My word. Now this is getting serious. A parent on the floor, the coaches, the assistant referee in the middle there. Campion College, Manchester, some shouting and some pushing match. This might get ugly. Ladies and gentlemen, my word. Well, if this is just the 3rd quarter and it's getting that physical, I don't want to be in here for the 4th quarter. I'm looking for the nearest exit. This is going to get physical. Tempers flaring. But in the end, good sense prevailing. As the referees talk it over, because there might be a technical foul, there might be unsportsmanlike. The unsportsmanlike was called on Campion. For the push, I assume, on a Manchester player, but we wait to see what will transpire. But then Manchester High, they responded as well. except that they could not be the offender. They'd more be the victim because the pushing started by Campion. My word. Tense moment here at GC Foster College. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hold on to your tickets. Don't move. As referee, Senor Carlos, we zone into what's happening there at the Manchester huddle and look at the referee, Carlos. He goes back to the bench, having a word with Ryan Martel, the coach of Campion College. But oh my, this certainly is getting ugly now. But the referees are trying their best to keep things under control as Johnson goes to the line to shoot two. Missing the first, he will shoot again. We say good night to our friends watching in the Tri-State and those who landed in New York today heading to the Penn Relays. And for the Jamaicans, gets underway tomorrow, Thursday. Already Thursday in some parts of the world. Africa, Australia, China, New Zealand, and so on. And some of the same Jamaicans who participated at the Carifta Games are headed now to the Penn Relays. Jamaica getting 78 medals overall to top the Carifta Games for the 39th time since the championship began in 1972. And here at GC Foster College, the referees continue to talk things over. And a lengthy delay. And almost 90 persons watching now on the live. 85 to be exact. And at the end of it, Manchester leads 45-28. On the resumption now, after that game delay, Johnson on the dribble, being double teamed by Martel and company. Coming up top, the big man, can't find time, room to rotate, does the pivot. Johnson sacks up well with a pass, mowing his way inside, the big man. Bullseye. Number 13, Oral Daly with the finish for Manchester High. And the lead almost back up now to 20. A 19-point lead being enjoyed by the team from Central Jamaica. This one is far from over. We might be heading to a nail-biting finish as Manchester lines up to take two shots at the line. We say good afternoon again to Ajani Williams, the former president of the Jamaica Basketball Association, who ended his 5-year reign in 2014. Mark Bloomfield took over, and now Paulton Garden, as Jamaica tries its best to get several NBA players to play for the country in the FIBA qualifiers for the FIBA World Cup. On the dribble, Payne. Campion College now finding room to shoot, unsuccessful. Daly with the rebound. Here comes Manchester. Oh, sweet. Micah Knight tonight for Manchester. Good night. Martel on the dribble. Can Campion respond? A long-range three, kissing the glass, but ball rolling out. And as the Campion bench goes silent, Manchester, they remain vocal here in the gymnasium, where Alf Remicki, the former basketball coach for Jamaica, GC Foster College, and several club teams who played for St. Catherine, who was laid to rest last year. Perhaps look on the proceeding from heaven. It's not a fairy tale story. Both teams fought tooth and nail to get into this final here tonight. And it was no stroke of magic or luck that this Manchester team that is technically sound is leading at the moment. Johnson! Oh! Daly gets the rebound. Manchester still alive. Can Daly go for 3 more? Martel close up on defense. White slicing inside. Daly getting a second and third shot opportunity. The putback. Manchester all over Campion. Like the white on the rice. Like the floor on the carpet. This Manchester team not going away. And if you're watching from Canada, those in Ontario, we say good evening. Most of, or the bulk of the Jamaicans who make up the diaspora. I've been told that several are watching the broadcast at the moment. Mississauga, Oshawa, Etobicoke, those in Pickering and Kingston, London, we say good evening. As at the line, Smith for Campion College. To shoot one more, he's successful. A 20-point lead for the team in brown. White having difficulty in holding on. Johnson trying to be the rescue, but he was fouled, hitting the deck, and will go to the charity stripe. Almost 100 persons watching on the live. Thank you so much for staying with ISSA Sports TV. Don't go away. "18 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Still a quarter to play. Here is Martel. His father coaches the team. Ryan Martel. He's Raheem. He loses the handle. Goes for the steal. Johnson gets out of jail. This is Manchester. Hop, step, score. Micah Knight. And that brings the third quarter to a close here at GC Foster College Gymnasium, where Manchester High have really turned on the heat on Campion College, the team in red, as they head back to their bench. Damon Sullivan must be really proud of his players. Still 10 minutes to go in this contest here at GC Foster College Gymnasium, and Campion College still with a whole lot of work to do, still with a mountain to climb, still with, of course, the Mariana Trench to dig deep in to come up with something extra special in the remaining 10 minutes or the final quarter. Stay with us on ISSA Sports TV. Don't go away. The action returns shortly. back to the action now with Manchester holding on to a 21-point lead. We head into the final quarter now of the ISSA KFC All-Ireland Under 19 high school basketball final here at GC Foster College. The team in brown, Manchester, led the proceeding from the very first quarter and have maintained that lead throughout. To the victors goes the spoil. Campion College, can they pull off something extra special to overturn a 21-point deficit in the closing quarter to put Manchester on the proverbial back foot? Your guess is as good as mine. So, traveling called. And Manchester in early trouble now in the fourth quarter. An entry pass. Oh, slicing the lane that time was Dylan Kelly, unsuccessful. And just like an NFL pile, the players had to be separated by the referee. For a minute, I almost thought it was a 1st and 10. Here is, oh, great hustle for the ball. Johnson, ball stolen by Smith, behind the back, attacks the rack, doesn't get it the drop. And a foul called on the team in red. So that player going towards the basket, Shane Nemard converting for Manchester. Martel, oh. It becomes now a running game. Bogle gets it to fall. Manchester saying, if you want a running game, you'll get it. Tapper loses possession. Daly gets the outlet pass. Nemard waiting in the wing. So to his Johnson. Spots up for three. Oh! Manchester. What a parish. What a school. What great players. Can they be caught? Can they be stopped? One more. Unsuccessful. Lightning doesn't necessarily strike the same place twice. As we say good afternoon to Usain St. Leopold, the greatest sprinter of all time, who we saw on Instagram recently with Oblique Seville and several other runners at the racers camp. Oh! Boom! If ever this place is going to shake, Manchester High really enjoying it now. If this place is going to be rattling, it's from plays like those. Nothing for Campion College. One-way traffic. Here at the All-Ireland playoff stage. Here at the All-Ireland playoff stage. Onto the basket. And a rare one dropping for Payne. Onto the basket. And a rare one dropping for Payne of Campion College. On the run, blocked. This is Martel. On the run, blocked. This is Martel. Ensuring for Smith, it's not business as usual. Ensuring for Smith, it's not business as usual.
Do that. Do that.
A 23-point lead. A 23-point lead for Manchester High. Perhaps they're toying with Campion College now. Oh! It becomes a lesson for Campion College. And Manchester High are the teachers. Martel. Crashing the boards for Manchester just now. Samuel Smith. Smith putting the ball on the floor, losing it. Martin. That long range shot just now from Payne. Arising out of the huddle. The Campion College players perhaps were told to just shoot. And obviously they're doing that now. Are they backed up in their own half? No, Manchester getting away. Bogle for three. Boom. This is Smith. Haven't seen him for a minute or two. They want to catch Bogle, but he has run away. Johnson staying for company, losing possession. Martel off and running. Oh, a nice whisper off the glass. So the entire floor have spread open now. This Campion College team have gone away from some of the plays that brought them into the final. Long range three. Martel trying. Oh! Good put back by John Mark Tupper. As if to say if they lose this matchup, Campion College, they want to make the score perhaps a little bit more respectful. Nemard. Daly waiting. Bogle. Good movement of the ball by Manchester High. Nemard. Bogle once again for three. Really looked good, but in the end it was wayward. Ever so often we see a flash of brilliance from this Campion College team, but is not sustained. Campion inside. They have gotten 6 unanswered points so far. So a 20-point lead. Campion College with another steal. Perhaps there is some kind of belief that it still can happen for Campion College. Daly, all alone, getting that dunk. Oh, and was back in defense to stop what could have been another 2 buckets for Campion College. But while Bogle and Johnson are the stories tonight, the lead stories, their performances will form part of the lead story. Daly must not be outdone. Campion College feeling it now. But it's almost over now. 7 seconds remaining. And Manchester High! They are the champions of 2025, defeating Campion College 74-54. Make that 74-55. Congratulations to Manchester High in winning here tonight. They are the ISSA KFC All-Ireland Under-19 High School Basketball Championship, emerging from the Easter holidays. Less than 72 hours after Jamaica smashed gold with 78 medals overall in Trinidad and Tobago. Here in St. Diego de la Vega, or Angel St. Catherine if you will, this Manchester team really came to play. And in the end, they have all reasons to celebrate. What a glorious performance from the team from Central Jamaica. This game was worth going miles to see, and many of us really traveled from all parts of the island to witness history tonight. Congratulations to Manchester High.
team.